Alrighty, my friends, welcome back to some more From Glory to Goo. Last episode, we have successfully survived on Conqueror difficulty for the first time. Congratulations to us. Fantastic, very happy about that. Static defense is all the way, absolutely. Now, today, what we're going to be trying out is essentially everything that's new for us. So, we have unlocked Survivor difficulty. Absolutely, let's go. We're going to stick to short length because that gives us the most score modifiers. Yep. We're going to try out a new map because so far we only played on the Oasis, and now we have a new one called Caelus Region. Solar storms are particularly intense across this whole continent. We can't be assured exactly where you'll land, so you'll have to make the best of it. Okay. And we need to survive for 8 waves, by the way. So that's the big difference between the Oasis and this one. Is this going to be 3 more waves on a higher difficulty, so that's going to be interesting. I don't know what these are in the shipwreckage is scattered over the region. Explore. Oh, these are the collectibles, okay, or pickupables, if that's a thing. Lost colonists. Wait. Oh yeah, those were in the previous two. Okay, so these are essentially the dudes we can find, and we can connect their habitats to ours, to our main power line, essentially, and we'll get some commandos and units out of it. Okay, but there are two new ones actually, the tribes. These aliens have somehow avoided the goo. They aren't aggressive, but that could change. Well, can we change it so that they won't change their mind, or what's up? This is going to be an interesting one to see what he can do with the tribes. I'm not sure. Is this actually going to be like something that's interactable? Because that's going to be new, interesting. Swamp. A surprisingly large amount of subsurface water has transformed this area, but this has transformed some of the native flora. Okay, we'll see. Now, as for the captain, this is also going to be new for us. We're going to be trying out the Roboticist. We played the Admiral so far, so this is going to be completely new. Androids replace troopers. That's going to be an interesting one because I'm not sure like what is the relationship between the two, as in damage and health and all that. Detonation drones are available to build. This is also new, and Centurions replace cyborgs. Now, we haven't really gone in like the crazy advanced unit route before. We might actually try these guys out just for the hell of it. And as for the spaceship, I have selected this one, which has a ship damage of critical and a ship infestation of moderate, which is completely different than the ship that we have used so far, which had ship damage of minimal. Yep. So this is way worse, right? Because this is critical, and we just had minimal, and ship infestation is minimal, which is going to be moderate. So interesting to see this. As for the laboratory, I'm not going to mess around because this is just way too much advanced shit for us at this point. So no. Later, guys. We're going to be worrying about that. Okay, let's get started. So Survivor difficulty and a lot of new shit. Honestly, I just want to see what this map is about, especially the tribes. It's kind of interesting to see that there are tribes in the game. And like, what can you do with them? Because, okay, they're friendly. That can change. What does that mean? Like, there's a timer on that. 10 minutes in, they're gonna shit on you, or what? Okay, we'll see. 27 water right off the bat. Not the best. Not great, not terrible, as they used to say. Let's get an energy. Okay, and these are the androids, actually. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice if I would know just right off the top of my head what the stats were for the troopers, because this, honestly, I have no idea, like, what's the main difference between the troopers and these guys. So we're gonna treat them as troopers, essentially. And we also spawn with a Sky Ranger, which I believe we could have built those with the Admiral as well. I just opted not to because we didn't really go on the unit route, like unlocking new units. But we'll see. Can fly over terrain and avoid some types of damage. Can target flying units. Okay. Oh, so with this, like, for example, I can just fly over the crystals over here. That's gonna be huge. Oh yes. Okay, so there's gonna be like a quick reinforcement. Okay, nice. I kind of regret not building them sooner in the other run. Okay, now this is the captain. Looks basically identical to the captain we had previously, with the exception. No, because these seem to be... Are these the same? Not sure. Sarah, an orbiter with a particularly powerful laser gun attached. Okay, so this is a drone. I'm not sure if we've seen that before, but it's kind of cool, honestly. That's a lot of firepower for just one captain.
On my way.
Wow, that's amazing.
On my way. Orders on my
Plus, in combination with the flamethrower that we have, that's actually kind of nuts, not gonna lie. Okay. This is interesting. How should we proceed? I'm pretty sure yeah, I want to like split this up into two. Like this is gonna be a water position, and that's also gonna be a water position. Let's connect these two, and then we're gonna put more. I mean, this is gonna take up this whole entire area, right? Now, one thing is for sure, we don't need this many androids on that position, so we just need to bring them down like such. Let's patrol with the Sky Ranger. Okay, you patrol from that position to over there. You patrol from this position to over here. I'm pretty sure that's like kind of covered. Plus, we need an android over here that's gonna patrol that area, and that's it. Okay, and this is actually safe. I don't really want to leave a spot out here. Kind of screwed your patrol path. I'm very sorry about that one. Okay, let's get some more energy. Okay, once that guy moves out of the way, or we can't even call them guys anymore because it's android. Okay, like so. Well, yeah, this is gonna be the first thumper location for sure because this is just gonna be annoying if they pop up in this position. Okay. Oh, actually, hold on a minute. We have two skills already. Remote plasma turret, a modified remote turret with a plasma gun attached, and enhanced surveillance drone. The sensor has increased range and stays up longer. Oh, how nice. What can we do with this? Oh, that's a nice range. Look at that. Actually need to zoom out. So, for example, I want to see what's over here. Oh, it moves from the captain. I see. And it stays over there and surveys the area. Okay. This is actually good for scouting, not gonna lie. That's amazing. Okay. What's also amazing is 8 crystals from that position. Plus, this isn't gonna be 7, right? Because we're gonna be taking a little bit off with this one. I should really stop zooming in. I'm not sure why I'm zooming in. Yeah, this drone that we have in combination with the flamethrower is actually nuts. Let's check out the remote plasma. Okay, that's like a nice turret. Let's see what it can do. Let's aggro some of these guys. Okay. So it looks like, I'm not sure if like that's like the theme of the Roboticist, but this is very much like an aggro faction. If that makes sense. So far, a lot of firepower is coming out of this, or I just got lucky with these upgrades. We've seen the grenade launcher, remote drone sensor, and this is enhanced surveillance drone. So I'm pretty sure this is like the dumbed down version of this one. Let's go with the pyromatic grenade thingy. Sure. And more power, of course. That will. Oh, there's some sneakers over there. Okay. Well, I mean, we're not gonna have anything over here. I might as well build that up. We're not doing too good on water, so that means we are very much looking forward to thumping this area. We can get greedy and push this out a little bit further. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna regret that. I'm definitely going to regret it. Because we only gained like 2 tiles, and this is actually... Although... Wait, how many of these drones can we put down? Or turrets?
We're under attack.
I mean, I don't see a limit. Because if there is no limit, then that's actually going to be interesting. You just put a bunch of turrets all over the place. Yeah, so this is what I meant. Okay, but now it's thumped. Perfect. Let's continue clearing this position, and we can grab some water in the process. Yeah, there's going to be 30 water. Love it. This is a little bit risky. But I mean, we have so much firepower just with this one captain. It's not going to be that big of a deal. Okay, so let's see. That's going to take up that position. No, can we get it? No. Yeah, I mean, we can almost get another 30 from that one. Okay, let's connect this in 2 different locations. Oh, that's like a very weird looking connection. I apologize.
As you wish. Affirmative. Orders received. Affirmative.
Yeah, so like I said, it would be nice to see, or would be nice to remember, like what were the stats of the troopers,
Orders received.
so that we can compare them to the... Oh, we are out of everything. Wasn't paying attention. So yeah, so we can compare the troopers to the androids. And we need a lot of power. Out of energy. We're gonna solve that in just a moment. Any androids in the area? Please report. Yes. I wonder if this is closed up.
As you wish.
That would be huge. That doesn't seem to be the case.
Orders received. Attack.
But this is actually closed. Okay.
On my way. Engage. As you wish.
Something just blew up.
Affirmative.
Need to do a little bit of micro with that android, or we can just, you know, bring the captain back home. Okay, we are hovering a ton of resources. Let's go with the robotics. More effort, more basic resource essentially.
Affirmative.
Always nice to see. Okay, we have a pretty good amount of energy.
Orders received. On my way.
Now this is usually not worth thumping, but because we have some lush over here, and this is ultimately going to be a very good position for some water. Plus we can utilize this area in the future, and I would probably put down a mine over there even. Speaking of mine, let's check out our ship. Okay, so this is the new ship. What is this? Damaged module. This module needs to be repaired before anything can be built. Repairing is 20. Okay, so this is gonna be a resource sink. Holy shit. And there's literally only one spot that we can build right off the bat. Okay, so that means we're gonna have to start repairing. Yep, absolutely, we're gonna start repairing. Okay. This is gonna be 3. And as I said, let's actually thumb this area. I think over here would be nice, excuse me, because this is not going to take away water from any of these positions. And then, like I said, we can just build up this entire area if we want to. And yes, we want to. Probably a lot of batteries into a lot of solar panels into some turrets over here. I mean, this probably also needs to be thumbed.
Of course, follow me. Let's move.
Well, there's actually a goo over there. There's multiple. Okay, that's why I can build a thumper over here. Okay, I mean, this is probably a waste of resources, but I mean, we have a ore deposit over here.
Follow me.
So,
Follow me.
regardless, it's going to be worth it. Okay, some more power.
On my way. Orders received. Attack.
Oh, we could actually go with a very early drill mine in both of these positions, but I kind of want to go with the robotics first, because effort is always going to be the most important, and then, you know, similarly how the resources are laid out in this order: crystals, then ore, and then isotopes.
On my way. On
So
my
we're going
way.
to focus on effort first.
On my way. Orders received.
Let's actually see what we can do if we use our turret. We have the drone hovering around us, plus we have the flamethrower, and we even have this
On my way.
pyromatic grenade launch. Well, is that actually a grenade launch? It's more like a grenade. Whatever, let's not get lost in details. Okay. 3 ore coming from this position. Pretty nice, plus we have a completely hidden geyser. That's amazing as well. Robotics is gonna be the next one, again. Okay. Wave is revealed, or at least like a general position. I still haven't figured out how to actually tell where they're gonna come from. We kind of want a laser turret in this position, and we actually want to clear that position up,
On my way.
because they can come from this area, or this area. I mean, technically they can come from either of the areas, but like I said, since I don't know how to tell where they're actually gonna come from, I'm just going to simply... Ooh, this is bad, bro. Yeah, this is actually bad. How do we connect this up? Maybe like this. It's not the best. But yeah, since I cannot tell where they're gonna come from ahead of time, we'll have to go with this. We're gonna put a gate over here in case we want to leave. Oh, so it's drones that are blowing up. Okay, I see.
On my way.
Okay, so
On
they
my
are
way.
timed.
On my way. Attack.
Okay, now this is kind of going to reach that area. This is also kind of going to reach that area. But energy-wise, we're actually in a pretty bad situation. Put down some more solar panels. And then even more solar panels. And we can burn the crystals. Just so we're not going to be screwed on the ship. Speaking of the ship, we don't actually have a gun on the ship. I just realized. I was almost like, hey, I'm just going to use the gun and take care of the rest. But no, my friend, you don't have a gun. Okay. So I mean, I can see that, you know, there's a lot more spots obviously on this ship, so that means there's a lot more possibility, but the game also balances that out with, first of all, not giving you a gun, and second of all, they're actually going to come from this position, motherfuckers. And second of all, you know, there's like a lot of broken area. Well, they might actually not come from that. Yeah, they absolutely will. No, they won't. Okay. I think this first wave ain't gonna be a problem, honestly. Although this is actually a new difficulty. Could be whatever. Oh, chance to spawn androids based on effort delivered from spaceship. Oh, spaceship. Never mind. Secret stash. Just drop the turret behind them, flank them a little bit. And that was it.
On my way. Orders.
Except for the
We're under attack.
little shit spawner. But I mean, you know, we have the unlimited firepower. What's all this? Village 1. Village 0. Connect to the tribe's village center to gift effort to gain relations. They will then trade and fight for you. 30. 30. 30 what? What? What village center?
Commencing.
Okay. Me confused a little bit. That's okay, let's just keep playing. Okay. Kind of want to build more of these androids just to see if we can spot a difference between the troopers and the androids. I'm just gonna place down 2 barracks. Barrackses. This, I mean, this is... No, this is not. This is. Let's put down some walls over here. We should be pretty good. We'll have to push with units, so there's not really a choice in the matter.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Okay, robotics is gonna be the next over here. Even more effort, and then we can actually continue building up this position. Even more effort, and then the robotics over there. Like I said, we're gonna have to put some laser turrets around the place. So that's why I don't really want to build on the edge. I know I'm very far from actually completely building that shit up. Okay, crew efficiency is starting to drop. We can actually build here, and we can build here. But damn, we're gonna need some power. Okay, so we need to clear this. And this is like one of these super modules, right? So I'm pretty sure we can build a weapon over there. Because that's where we had the weapon on the other ship. Okay, so this is the android. 45 effort and 2 crystals. I'll be honest, I have no idea how much the troopers cost previously. So we're just gonna roll with this. Ooh, that's actually a very ambitious amount of halves. Ay.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I mean, okay, these are basically like troopers.
Commencing.
Okay, what's up there, by the way? Because we might be able to
Commencing.
just clear up this area, unless it's open from over there, and
Affirmative.
I'm pretty sure it is. Or, what is that? What is this? It's lush. So this would be a lot of water, yeah? But I mean, it's close, so it's pretty nice. You know what we can do is just put a thumper over there. Because they're not going to unburrow from that position, and this will thumb this entire area, and that's nice. Hold on. Wait. What did I want? I want the geyser. Hold on a minute.
Engage.
The androids don't have this worker icon next to it. Like the blues are essentially the humans, from what I can tell, and these both have these worker icons, which you guys told me actually in the very first game that we played on the channel. Is that the reason I lost so much effort is because these don't technically have an upkeep, but they require, like, you know, workers who produce effort if they're not in use. That's the way I understood it. But it seems like the androids are not actually going to consume workers, so they're not actually workers in that sense. So technically, based on that, I would think that androids can actually be completely free, or are completely free in that regard. Like they don't even have that little bit of quote-unquote maintenance cost or upkeep, because there's that little like golden-headed icon right next to the reclaimed, and this one, for example, needs 2 workers and one professional. Yeah, and the androids do not. So we can just infinitely spam out androids without the fear of upkeep. That's at least how I understand it. If that's the case, then that's huge. Because then this is indeed going to be like a kind of a militaristic faction, right? Let's just build a gate over here. I know we're losing a ton of time, but we are figuring stuff out as we go. Because I should have started pushing, especially because we're running out of water. Good thing is we have a geyser over here. We don't have any other geysers, okay. Okay, let's just push this area, sure. Put a thumper over here. And this thumper I kind of want to bring on the edge, like so. Don't need that one. Yeah, our firepower is actually starting to become crazy. Very much. Oh, we have these spitters.
On my way.
Let's just put down this and the grenade launcher, which is still technically just a grenade. Yeah, the firepower is insane, and these guys actually seem like they're stronger than the troopers, although I cannot confirm that. Maybe it's just the sheer amount of numbers that we have, and we still have like an insane holy shit. We have a crazy amount of... Well, holy shit as in there's like a lot of units around us, sure, but we also have like a crazy amount of resources coming in. Kinda need to pay attention to that one while playing the Roboticist, it seems. That's not actually connected. Kick. Okay. And that's also not connected. Yeah, we have a ton of resources. We need to start burning all this. Let's grab a Centurion, small walker variant armed with a Gauss rifle. Good against large targets. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Large targets. We're gonna have a lot of large... Is this considered a large target? Whoa. Oh, something just unburrowed. Okay, and it got absolutely destroyed. Okay. Crew efficiency is even worse. And our thrust efficiency is actually worse. Can we get a gun? Yes. Guns. Lots of guns. Okay. Crew efficiency, yeah, that will need some work. And we need more crystals, actually. Not the best, but, I mean, we have a ton of effort. Because we're not using effort for the androids. That is insane. It's actually insane. Now, we could connect this, but what's gonna happen is they're immediately going to just shit on the place. I mean, whatever. Let's see. Yes, even more. The only thing that really hurts when building these androids is the crystal. The crystal cost. Not enough crystals. Okay, and these are normal troops. Okay, we're about to have an army over here. Actually, what's interesting, just come to think of it, is that maybe with the Roboticist, we actually don't need to go with a full-on like static defense approach. Are you guys still building? Oh yes, yeah, because it's technically for free. We could actually try and do something crazier with the Roboticist. I'm not sure if we're already late to transition into full-on military stuff. Like troops on the ground. kind of deal, or we still have time to do that. But next time, absolutely, we're gonna go with a full-on Android build or something like that.
We're under attack.
Could be insane. Okay. I don't know, crystals. Yeah, crystals gonna be an issue.
Engage.
But we'll figure it out. Because this is a Centurion. It's gonna go, but it does a lot of damage. Okay. Well, it doesn't have to be epic if it's useful. Okay. 10 water from here, plus we have a geyser pump that we're gonna put down. Look at this army. Well, that's what I call an army.
We're under attack.
Actually, this may have been... Well, I'm not sure if this may have been a better position. Because that's 3. Yeah, it's 4. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, this army is starting to look nasty.
We're under attack.
Engage.
Too bad these spitters are actually... Yeah, especially if we bunch up like that, guys.
We're under attack.
Jesus Christ, what are those creatures? What is that? Is that a... What? It's a Burlox. What the fuck?
We're under attack.
Oh my god, that's a... Oh, micro rocket launcher, that's my favorite. I mean, all these rocket launchers are essentially my favorite. Which I cannot equip because I have everything else in use. Okay. Okay, now first things first, we have a wave coming. Let's wake up. And deal with that shit first. This is actually better. We need more barracks. We definitely need to build some static defenses still to hold the positions that we're not actively engaging in. Beautiful sentence right there. What are these? Nomads. I mean, the nomads didn't attack us. Also, they could be the tribesmen. That could indeed be the tribesmen. Okay, we are out of power. Okay, let's just run back over here. Let's see where they're gonna come from. We'll absolutely shit on the next wave. I mean, the tribesmen could actually attack us later on, as the little tips said in the beginning. How about you power the drill? Seems like a good idea. Okay, now this might be completely suicide. Rolling with this many normal units, we'll see. Put a battery, some of these. We're only gonna need like 1 or 2 laser towers in this position. Not really. Okay, it's coming from a top piece of shit. But how are they gonna come from over there? That's completely blocked off, no? Hello? Are they... Oh, it's the... Okay, it's just the... Hold on, I will gather my thoughts. It's just a few aerial units. Yeah. The actual wave is this one. Okay, that's what I get for not building defenses. Completely deserved, by the way. We had a pump. And we had a geyser. We don't have enough crystals. That's a lie. Now we do have enough crystals. Okay. Just a few guys over here. Alright. Ooh, a nice little mine is gonna be the next one. We're gonna put down in that position. We can put down a gate. Oh, they might actually come from down here. Now this is once again completely torn. Could be from here, right? Or it could be from down here. Both can happen. But by the time we're gonna have an even larger army. Still very hard to tell, honestly, because this is just a very small, like, cliff. Not cliff, a little bit of a mountain, yeah. Okay, it's gonna be from over there, because that's where the little shits are coming from. So let's head back up with our enormous army. And we can just line up behind the walls, right? I mean, going out there is actually not a good idea, guys. This is very stupid. Okay. Okay, so we are out of power, but that's okay because we have a shit ton of units. Can we just A-move this? Yeah, what happens if we A-move this? Complete destruction. And our gun is... Uh-oh. We may have some problems up in the spaceship. Hold on a minute. Okay, that was the second wave. Completely annihilated. Yes, yeah, because our crew efficiency was shit.
We're under
Oh my
attack.
god. Can't. Ship is disabled. So what can I do? Can't do anything. Cannot improve the crew efficiency, but we need crew efficiency because the ship is in trouble. Or we will just have to wait for our marines to respawn and clear the aliens. Because this actually never happened to us before. Okay, no more aliens. Good. Let's immediately clear all this. And then, I mean, we could go with the upgrading. Yeah, it's only if these guys didn't cost any crystals. That would be amazing. But I mean, that would be OP at the same time. I mean, we have literally infinite effort.
We're under attack.
And those are the nomads, kind of danger close.
We're under
Hab. Thrasher. That's a watcher. Our captain died. Way too much on the front lines, I guess. Okay. I want to see what this nomad burlocks thing is. And you can just until we have like the little mortar guys, the red ones. As you can see, we are just absolutely ripping this place apart. Oops, that was a lot of centurions queued up.
We're under attack.
Let's bring back the captain. Captain just crash landed. Good. That's a bunker.
We're under attack.
Okay, that's a little bit of a problem over there. But that's exactly the kind of unit that I was... Yeah, it just literally one-shots all of our guys. Almost one-shots.
We're under attack.
That's our weakness, essentially. It's these ones. The birthers and then the lobbers, I believe. That's what they were called.
We're under attack.
Centurions are actually doing a lot of work. Okay, so this... Connect to the tribe's village center. I assume this big whatever that is actually the village center. Let's connect it to the tribe. Hopefully this will be connected. We can put a drill mine over here. 4-2. And then maybe we can thumb this area for our tribal friends.
We're under attack.
Hopefully this barracks is actually not rallying through the enemy. That would be a little bit awkward. Okay, so far, very interesting. This is not something I anticipated, that all of these maps, well, I'm not sure if all of these maps are actually going to have all these interesting new features, but this tribal mechanic is interesting, and it does indeed seem like we are making friends with them. Plus we got a ton of units out of it.
We're under.
And unfortunately, these are human-based units, right, which are actually going to take away from our workers. So at this point, I would even go as far as that we need to kind of kill off the non-android-based units.
We're under attack.
Because it's just going to cost us a bunch of resources. Okay, bombs away. Okay, we have another lobber.
We're under attack.
That may have been something different. The goop lobber. Okay, birther. And now this. Okay, so then this is a different tribal center. Let's connect that up as well. Okay, and in the meantime, crew efficiency is horrible. So actually, crew efficiency is literally the army. Ally with a tribe. Okay, so we just made allies with the tribe, and they are indeed attacking. They're going nuts. Look at that. They have burlocks, and they have the nomads. It's crazy. And they're actually fighting for
We're
us.
under attack.
Very nice.
Engage.
Yeah, our human-based army is actually annoying at this point. Because that's a lot of upkeep. I mean, we literally drop so many workers by grabbing these points. Okay, that was super rude from you guys, breaking that shit.
Engage.
What is that? This, oh, this is trash.
As you wish. As you
We're
wish.
under attack.
Affirmative.
Oh, and I can see the status, right? With village 0, we are in the green, so that means we're allies, I assume. And then with the other village, we are just in a neutral situation. Okay. Let's connect this up. This is gonna be a whole lot of crystals, guys.
Affirmative.
We never seen this many crystals. And their captain died again. Okay. Well, I honestly haven't paid attention to him. Let's pick up this little bit of effort. Those are some tough units, actually. Probably need to do a little bit of thumping in this area.
We're
If the
under
tribesmen don't mind. Well, they actually only built connectors, something, okay. Maybe that was too close to the tribe. Let's do a drill mine. Let's build it back to be more precise. I mean, if all of these guys are on our side, then poor Burlocks has no chance, unfortunately. But if all these guys are actually on our side, then this is actually fantastic, because if a wave is going to come from this position, then we can fight with the tribesmen. That is not a thumper, my friends.
Commencing.
Oh, look at Nomad going crazy with his Burlocks against the enemy. Insane stuff. Okay, now this would be nice to build up, but we cannot. It's super unfortunate. Okay, this mine went down actually.
Engage.
We can just split up at this point. We have so many units. Cannot get over how many units we have. Let's bring back the captain once more. Crew efficiency is still dog shit. How is that possible? What? How is it actually possible that our crew efficiency is still shit?
Affirmative. Commencing. As you wish.
Okay, now the tribesmen are actually going crazy. Can only build connectors on tribal territory. Okay, that's what I didn't read previously. I get it.
Commence. Engage.
Okay, they're coming from over there, and it seems from over here as well. Both positions are getting attacked. Tribesmen are actually assisting us. This is such a weird round. Like, actually weird. And pretty bad, to be honest. Yeah, because we're out of energy. Okay, that's probably gonna be GG. But yes, tribesmen, help us. That's definitely gonna be GG because we're not gonna be recovering from this, but that's interesting. Oh, and I didn't secure these. Yeah, absolutely, ton of mistakes. This had to be secured by at least one laser. I mean, one laser turret would have been enough, honestly. Okay, we're just gonna let this play out so that we get the biomass and the other rewards. But yeah, this is the Roboticist is actually super fun because of how the android mechanic actually works. So I think next time around you know what, I want to try this again. I want to try this on the android build, or at least android-ish build again. But the only problem is we're actually going to survive this probably. But I mean, we won't be able to recover, unfortunately. Yeah.
We're under attack.
Okay, I mean, let's connect this up somehow. Okay, like, I guess
We're under attack.
we're going to rebuild what we can.
We're under attack.
If we can all this effort.
Engage as you
Still wouldn't be in a good position. Oh my, rocket orbiter. Automated drone that fires rockets at nearby enemies. So is that gonna be like a second drone?
as you wish. Online.
Okay. Interesting. So these are not powered because we ran out of... Oh yeah, because our entire like power production area over here got destroyed. Like I said, this is completely deserved.
As you wish. Affirmative. Commencing. Commencing. Affirmative.
We're under attack.
Affirmative.
I mean, at this point, it's not really worth continuing. Might as well just exit out.
Engage.
We're under attack.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm gonna do. So yeah, next time around, we're gonna try this android build again, but this time actually focusing on building androids from the first minute. So I think we're not even gonna build static defenses for the first night or the first wave. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so yeah, definitely tougher. Survivor difficulty than Conqueror. That's it. Okay, see you guys next time. This was fun.